What's up, y'all? This Exodus One, aka Indigo Sky, aka Trigger Ranger. What's up, y'all? Um, I had to get back online, do some more content. If y'all coming in, y'all hit the like, subscribe, share button. I will always shout out everybody that I'm looking at as far as if I can see it, cause I'm half blind. But if I can see it, I'm gonna let you know who I'm reacting to. Most of the people I react to is, I know them and stuff like that. They gave me the right credentials to actually, say, yeah, I gave him the right to react to that video. Y'all give me 1 second. I gotta do something with this speaker. Okay, so boom. We about to do self-talk. Self-talk. Y'all go check out self-talk. The words are put together, self and talk is completely together. Y'all go check out his channel. Like, subscribe, share, hit all of his stuff too. We're gonna react to the video. He says Jerry Jones basically is like, I don't play that ish here. Jerry Jones explodes on Stephen A. Smith live over Michael Parsons drama.
Man. So in today's video, we got to talk about Stephen A. Smith checking Jerry Jones about the Michael Parsons situation, man. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys who've been keeping up with Michael Parsons, Jerry Jones, and Cowboys, a lot of you guys know about that situation. A lot of people like Ryan Clark, Des Bryant came out and made videos talking about it as well.
Hey, Michael, what you doing, a message that you sending, the business that you standing on is extremely major, brother. You know, guys like myself, guys who came before you, we failed. We failed tremendously on standing our ground.
What's up?
Due to
Man, I got Russia.
the lack of knowledge.
Okay, hey. Hold on, we gotta hit that thing for Russia though. Hold on, Bridget. Hold on. We gotta hit that thing for Russia. Shout out from Mother Russia. Let's go.
The lack of support entering a world that we was very unfamiliar with.
You can tell the Jones family wasn't happy with Micah by the things that were being said. But Jerry Jones may have thought he had a deal done in a conversation with Micah, but he knew that wasn't a deal done the right way. And I think Micah had the conversation because he was eager to be a Cowboy, and he actually went in to have a conversation about.
So I don't know if y'all know, it's a whole debacle going on with Michael Parsons and Jerry Jones, the Cowboys. It's a whole mixture of a whole bunch of a lot of whatever. But basically, Michael Parsons want to get more money than what he's getting, and I guess Jerry Jones allegedly wants to just say, I will give you this and that's good. Michael Parsons is not feeling that, and I think things are about to hit the fan.
That turned into that. And it's fair and also right for him to say, involve my agent. And then David Mulligetta was fully ready to negotiate a contract that was going to be one of the richest in the history of football for a non-quarterback, probably the highest. And this was even before all the other deals were made. And then you get into camp and you hear shots taken time at the time against Micah, and of course he gets frustrated. And now
But the craziest thing, Michael Parsons getting frustrated, but at the end of the day, I feel like Jerry Jones is making a grave mistake. I feel like he's gonna let a player go for the moolah, the little bit of money that he could pay him. It's not gonna hurt the team. It's not gonna hurt his pockets, and he's gonna let that player go because of a couple of dollars. And I think what's gonna actually happen is, hey, what's up? What's up? Well, Yasir, what's up? Jeffrey, what's up? But I actually think that um Jerry Jones is making a grave mistake. If Michael Parsons actually leaves the Cowboys, I think it's a grave mistake.
Everybody has a report about what's going on. And so finally he speaks. And here we are. He doesn't want to be a Cowboy anymore.
Hey, y'all hit the like button.
There's a reason Chevy is called the heartbeat.
Shit, where you from? Everybody, tap in where y'all coming in from. Oh, I believe that, Jeffrey. I believe that. I really believe that. He ain't worried about winning. He just trying to throw his weight around. Everybody in here watching right now, hit the like button, big dog. Hit the like button, man. Come on, bro. That shit free, my nigga.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
He can't leave for 3 years. What? He can't leave for 3 years. Damn. They might have to buy him out his contract.
America. It's in the pulse of those.
They might have to buy him out his contract.
So, the situation between Michael Parsons and Jerry Jones has been cooking up for a couple of weeks now, man. Even to the point where Jerry Jones came out and was just like, oh, I own you for the next 3 years.
The world.
Oh, okay. You right. Hey, big dog, you right. Hold on. We gotta give your boy. Hey, we gotta give your boy the flowers, Jeffrey. That's what he just said. He said he can leave for 3 years. I am from India. Are you from West Indies? No, I'm from America, bro. Says done messed up this time. Who? Oh, Jaja. Oh, you talking about Jaja? I just seen something about Jaja Jackson, bro. At the end of the day, bro, it's wrestling, bro. It's wrestling, bro. Okay, in the city I'm from in America, I'm in Atlanta.
He knows what I'm doing. So the world would know that I want my.
Y'all hit that like button, man. Y'all hit that like button.
To the team. And now, as it turns out, in this particular case, you say, well, what happens? Well, what happens is that we have a contract, and
oh, y'all said so. He like my background. Thank you, bro. Yeah, I crafted all this myself, man. I put all this together myself, man. Chris Gale. Who the hell is Chris Gale? I don't know who Chris Gale is, but okay. I don't know if that's a compliment. I don't know if that's a compliment or but anyway, we gonna keep
there's
going
issue
with
of
it.
remaining under the contract. And then in the NFL, I get it our volition to extend that contract another year. We're paying like a franchise and another one after that. So we really got 3 years to work this thing out.
So basically, what Jerry Jones saying, he gonna franchise that boy, and he shouldn't be franchised because, like they were saying earlier, he should be the highest paid NFL player that's not a quarterback at this point, Michael Parsons.
And it's a basic contract that's there to go. And I did that with Dak, and we couldn't agree. So Dak played his last year of his contract, and then we franchised him. And so it's exactly what happened with Dak. And we moved forward, and of course, ultimately, we got a contract, made Dak the highest paid player in the NFL. So the president is handling it like that. But in this particular case, then Micah comes in and plays this year under his contract.
And this is the reason why the Cowboys has been in the situations that they have been, is because, Jerry Jones being stuck in his old ways. And that's what Stephen A. Smith was confronting him about it with the Michael Parsons situation, because he got Jerry Jones to sit down in an interview, as you guys can see in this picture right here. This is Jerry Jones, Stephen A. Smith, doing an interview on the Stephen A. Smith show, sitting right across from each other face to face, man. And Stephen A. Smith, he was asking the questions that a lot of people want to know, like what's going on with you and Michael Parsons. And Stephen A. Smith wasn't just letting up like most people would. And Stephen A. having a relationship with Jerry Jones, he was giving Jerry Jones a little bit more pushback than I've seen with other people who've interviewed Jerry Jones about the situation with Michael.
And if y'all don't know, Stephen A. Smith is a Cowboys fan, like to the end. Like, I don't care win, lose, draw. Stephen A. Smith is a certified cowboy out here.
Parsons. So let me highlight this clip real quick, guys, and then I'll be right back with some more commentary. Here's a video. And if you can, guys, be sure to hit that like button for me. That really does help my YouTube channel continue to grow. I really do appreciate that.
Y'all check out Self Talk. Y'all check the channel out. Appreciate Self Talk for letting me, react on his stuff. Y'all go check out Self Talk. Great channel.
What exactly happened with you and Micah Parsons that has you in this position where you're so resolute in your stance right now? Exactly what happened?
First of all, I just asked Michael Irvin to grab Mike and come over and let's talk it over.
I agree.
Let's look at it.
I'm talking about what happened last March.
But I'm just saying, that's not resolute,
Okay.
and you have to take my word to say that. But here's my whole point, is that there is no question that we are.
They got yummy
We are
drinks.
negotiations, contrary to the agent's opinion. There's no question that we are, in the sense that he knows full well what I'll pay. Knows full well, okay, what we'll pay him. So there's no question that that's going. I'm very comfortable with that. Now let's look at the paperwork. I have Michael for 3 more years. I've got him under contract this year, I'm franchising the next year, and I'm franchising the next year. I have him 3 more years. Now, if you summed up what I'm gonna pay him through what I'm gonna pay him this year and those 2 years, it is much, much, much less. How about 60% of what I offered him? So I'm pointing out that there's a way.
Somebody asked me about Donald Trump. Yasser, he asked me about Donald Trump and Elon Musk's friendship. So first off, that's a rocky road we got to go down. That's a rocky road. Like, I don't know how to even approach how the friendship is, how it went, and where it is at this moment, because Donald Trump had Elon Musk over the Doge, all this other stuff. And now is outside of the context because we don't know how they actually feel about each other. We don't know how Donald Trump and Elon Musk actually feel about each other. I feel like, some of this could be a play, some of this could be real, or it could be two in the same. Like, you know what I mean? A broken clock can be right 2 times a day. So it might be the fact that, these guys tried to do a play, one didn't like the other during this play, and they fell out. So that's what it is with that. But like I said, I don't know, because I don't personally know Donald Trump. I don't personally know Elon Musk. But one thing that I can say is that their relationship is on a slippery slope. So we'll leave it at that.
That you look at it, what is this all about? What is this about?
That's what I'm getting to.
Stephen A., is that I want to say 12, 15% of the players in the NFL get 2/3 of the money. So that means that you've got to, when you start talking about these hundreds of millions of dollar commitments to a player, you've got to make sure you're right. One miss in that area makes up for paying 3 or 4 Pro Bowlers that are paid less than that out here. Those are critical things. That's why Dak Prescott's got all put together in the way that it did, with the deliberateness that it did. And that's why it took us 2 years of just these same circumstances to get to his contract.
So basically what Jerry Jones is saying, like, you know, the amount of money I guess Michael Parsons is asking for, they're like kind of leery on how much they actually want to pay Michael Parsons. But he tried to not cover it, but he tried to, you know, put it in the same sense as Dak Prescott. He's trying to say, you know, when we did the deal with Dak Prescott, it took 2 years to even get the deal done. But you know, Dak Prescott is one of the most highest paid NFL players that don't got a ring. So y'all got to look at that too. So
my experience.
I'm going to come at you with it like this.
So do y'all think that Jerry Jones feels some type of way about, because like I think Dak Prescott might be at the top of the list of players, the most paid NFL players that don't have an actual championship or ring. Do you think that the way Jerry Jones is thinking is like, shit, we already done put this out on him, like then we gonna put this on you, and then if y'all don't win, then what it look like? But the money aspect of it, I don't feel like it would hurt them as an organization. When it comes to caps and things of that other nature, I don't know how that goes in the NFL, the caps and all of that. But yeah, let's keep going.
Because you are my buddy. I'm unapologetic about it. That's right. You don't give a shit about what I have to say half the time. You're totally right. You're absolutely correct, okay? I don't give a damn about throwing the criticism when I think it's warranted, but I love you. Here's the deal, Jerry. I've been on the record stating, here's where my discomfort lies. Jerry Jones has established himself as the creme de la creme, one of the elite businessmen in the history of sports. $12.8 billion is $12.8 billion. You're worth over $16 billion
And they say Jerry Jones worth over $16 billion. Like, that's crazy. Like, bro, like, I wouldn't even, like, bro, if I woke up tomorrow morning and say you got $16 billion, I ain't got to go to work. I ain't got to do shit. I wouldn't even know what the fuck to do, bro. Like, and it's crazy because a lot of people like, oh, I'll go out, I'll do this, I'll do that. Bro, if I got $16 billion, bro, I'm going to be scared. And not scared in the sense of, you know what I'm saying, having the money. I'm going to be scared as far as the repercussions of having $16 billion. Bro, if you got $16 billion, bro, like you wake up tomorrow morning, you got $16 billion. What the fuck would you, like, what is the first thing you're going to do, bro? Like, that, to me, that's my first thing. Like, what's the first thing I'm going to do? And also, what am I going to do after that as far as just having $16 billion and living in this world, bro? Like, that's some different type shit, bro. Like, that ain't no everyday type shit, bro.
Okay, money is no longer your problem, Jerry, okay? All I'm thinking about is you've been negotiating for decades. You've been negotiating before Micah Parsons was even conceived, was even thought about being conceived. That is a child compared to you, Parsons, and engaging in any kind of negotiation. How does that make sense to anybody outside of yourself? Because we know he's a football player. You're a businessman. I would not sit across from you at the negotiating table. I would send my representative to sit across from Jerry Jones. I'm not going to try to negotiate with you. I don't have a prayer. What are you to expect from Mike?
It depends on how Michael Parsons' team is and how he deals with Jerry Jones and the Cowboys. Like, all that comes into, fruition as far as how you're going to deal with each other. Michael Parsons slash the Cowboys and Jerry Jones. Like, when y'all get in that room, like what is the actual conversation? What's going down? What are we talking about? How is this going to better me and even the team? Because it's already up the team to a certain point. So yeah, let's keep going, man.
Parsons in that regard.
What he's done as much negotiating as I've done, got there by simple miles, not winning awards, but by simple miles. You know the only way to get things done, there's no bargains. The only way to get things done is get to where you're going, where both parties can live with it. Okay. Both parties can live with it. That's the art. But I know
both
that,
parties.
And that does show.
But see,
I'm the general manager.
See, this is the craziest part. Like, he says both parties. Bro, you the piggy bank, bro. I'm coming to you to borrow some money from you. You're the piggy bank, nigga. Like, Jerry Jones, you the piggy bank. I need this and that and da-da-da-da. That's how I contract. This is what we got in the contract. This is how it's gonna go forward. Bro, it's not gonna hurt you to give me the money, bro. But I don't know if this something like an all-around thing with the NFL. Like, I don't know if it's cause it could be something to where if somebody is so good, they don't want to pay them the money that they're worth. And by you not paying that person for what they're actually worth.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Yeah, you gotta, when you run a business like the NFL or a team, you gotta actually pay these people what they're worth because they have brought you the success that you have had. So you take him off the team, it might means that you're less closer to getting a championship. Like, you might need to leave him on there and add to what you already got as far as Michael Parsons defense. Then you got the offense and stuff like that. Like, bro, like, just add pieces. That's all you gotta do. Add pieces, bro. But a lot of these people, they got the whole world. They can do anything they want to do, but they be stingy with what they got, bro. Like, bro, don't make it seem like, nigga, if I just give you a bag and come over here, we gonna turn up. That's what you need to do. Bruh, the man worth $16 billion, bro. Like, make it happen. Make the shit happen.
Team, I'm not the owner. I am the owner, but I'm the general manager. Have been since the day we opened. So it is very, very possible, because just like you have advisors, they have advisors. And Micah's got agent.
Yeah. They don't want to look at.
You say he got an agent. Say Micah got an agent, and then he say he got advisors. Bro, what are your advisors telling you to not pay this man what he's worth, bro? Like, let's be real, dog. He needs to pay this man what he's worth, bro. Like, he is the creme de la creme of football right now, defensive football. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, come on now.
To be
And
exact.
that agent is within a phone call of talking about any detail that was there and was available with any detail that was there. We have agreed on how long this is gonna be, and we've agreed on the amount of guarantees it's gonna.
It's crazy how some niggas, they can do their job and still don't never get paid.
You and Micah.
The package is the biggest ever paid a non-quarterback.
Paid what they worth.
That's where we are.
Right.
That's where we are.
But, Jerry.
But because a third party, rather than me and Micah, has got to come in, why? Because he's got to get his fingerprint on it.
Y'all. Hold on. We got to run
Come
that
on,
back.
Jack, come on.
We got to run that back. We got to
Talking
run that
about
back.
any detail that was there and was available with any detail that was there. We have agreed on how long this is gonna be, and we've agreed on the amount of guarantees it's gonna be.
You and Micah.
The package is the biggest ever paid a non-quarterback. That's where
So Jerry said, he said the package that he got for Michael Parsons is the biggest ever package for a non-quarterback. So basically, you'll be the only player in the NFL at this point that got a bigger check than excluded quarterbacks. You play defense, you'll be the highest paid player.
That's where we are.
But
because a third party, rather than me and Micah, has got to come in. Why? Because he's got to get his fingerprint on it.
Come on, Jack.
Come on, please. He's got to get his fingerprint on it. All right. You tell me. I'm just telling you.
Right.
Okay.
I'm not challenging.
He wasn't there. Well, I'm just telling you though. I'm not challenging you either. But there's no need for him to come into this agreement except to look at all of the details of the agreement and all the fine print and all of that. But then he got to sit here and say, well, is that something that Mike ought to live with? Or should he take playing under this year's contract and be franchised for 2 more years after that?
So basically, well, shit, should he just goddamn just, you know what I'm saying, take what I give him, basically. That's what he's saying. Like, should he just take what I give him? Or should he just, not do it? But, bro, if you know your worth, bro, in this world, dog, if you know your worth, you can ask for the buying dollar, bro. If you could dance, if you could sing, if you could make music, play a guitar, whatever, you can get paid for it, bro. Like, bro, I'm trying to get what I'm worth. I'm not trying to get what you gonna give me.
Which one?
But Jerry, you told me, think about this. Let's backtrack. Last year we're talking, and you're talking about life and how beautiful life is. Having purview over the owner of the Dallas Cowboys, being the GM of the Dallas Cowboys, being around young folks, keeping you young. And there's so much stuff that youngsters don't get. And how the world has changed and how you've had to evolve with these changes. Micah Parsons is not 50. He's 25, 26 years old now. He wasn't around. So when you were doing things the way that you have always done it, he wasn't even born.
Jerry Jones, Stephen A. Smith is, I ain't gonna lie, Stephen A. Smith, he putting some good points together right now. That's all I say. You know what I'm saying? But he put some good points together to Jerry Jones.
He doesn't know. So he comes into this world now. He has representation. They're telling you this is how business is done these days. All of the other owners capitulate and adapt to that because they recognize these kids are not what they used to be. It's changed now.
Can I interrupt you a second?
Please.
You're not talking to the owner of the Dallas Cowboys. You're talking to the general manager of the Cowboys. And so all these teams, owners may not be involved. But in this case, I am the general manager. That's Mike
Parsons. Got it.
Come in and want to talk.
Now, he says he didn't want to talk
This is
necessarily
March.
about the negotiation, but he wanted to talk.
Okay.
Okay? Jerry, can I have your cell number? I don't ever give anybody my cell number.
That's true.
I only give you my cell number. We negotiate, we go back and forth, we come through,
He said, I want to give Stephen A. Smith the cell number, so you already know what it is. He said Stephen A. Smith the only one that can get his cell number.
So the next day, we negotiate, get it all done. I get a call. I don't want you to call me anymore. Mike, don't call me anymore.
He said
So
that
we
to
haven't
you.
called.
Michael Parsons said to you, I don't want you to call me
Don't
anymore.
call me anymore. Don't call me anymore.
After calling you,
That's
So-
correct.
and igniting the negotiation.
So look, bro, we get down to the I don't know who be saying that shit, the meat and the potatoes of this shit. We getting down to we pulling out the bones and ain't nothing but meat left in here.
You turned
Change our
around and
numbers,
exchanged
and we
numbers
negotiate.
and
Don't call me
negotiated.
anymore.
And then he called you back and said, don't call, I don't want you to call me
The
anymore.
agent calls, he says, we need to start a negotiation with Micah. I said, well, we have negotiated, we'll send you over the deal. Proverbially, just keep it. I won't tell you where to put it, but just keep it. We're gonna start a negotiation. Okay, we've had the negotiation. I stood there on our last day of mini camps, talking with Micah. Have your agent call me. Have your
told him
agent
that?
call me, yes.
You
Have
told
your
him?
agent call me. Have your agent call me. Have your agent call me. Okay. My point is, in the spirit of not doing the old mother-dad deal, how many times have you seen the little rascal so clever go in there and mama told him, you're not gonna get it. And goes in to daddy, who only sees him after 5 in the afternoon, wants to love him, and says, you can have it, son. You can have that before dinner. And he goes back in and says, Mom and Daddy said I can have it. I said, Mom and Dad have been around since the beginning of time.
Hey, but you know,
Come on, man.
hey, but this the craziest part about this shit. Like, bruh, if Michael Parsons go out there and have a stupid ass season this year right here, he gonna have to pay, bro, to keep him. Because it's the kettle go up. The kettle goes up, nigga. If you like say he go out there this year and have his best year ever. He in his 20s, bro. Middle 20s, 26, something like that. Come on, bro. Come on, big dog. Man. Bro, they're gonna have to pay this man, bro. They're gonna have to pay him. If not, somebody else gonna pay him. So it's gonna go.
I'm not gonna go for that shit here. There's not room for a third. There's not room for a third. This will be a good one. This will be a good one.
Are you willing? Not that you have to, because like you said, you got him under contract for the next 3 years.
Thank you. That's all you need to say.
Yeah, but wait a minute. No.
So that's what Jerry Jones told Stephen A. Smith about Micah Parsons' negotiation. And like I said, guys, if you just really listen to the full clip on the Stephen A. Smith show,
Y'all go check that boy out. Goddamn self-talk. Goddamn, he got his shit. He fuck with Kwame. That's how I find out about this man. Self-talk. He doing little videos and shit with the music and all that. Yeah.
I'll have the link to that down below. Jerry Jones just kept simply saying, I'm not trying to do this mom and pop deals where, the mom says, don't do this, and then the dad comes and say you can have it, and then the kid wants to come back and want to do this. And, he was even saying, at one point, him and Michael Parsons was negotiating on the phone and everything was fine. And then next thing you know, Michael was like, yo, talk to my agent. And then the relationship just got weird after that. And then obviously you just keep seeing Jerry Jones saying, I don't want to do deals with third parties because that's not how he wants to do that deal with Michael Parsons. And he made it very clear, I own him for the next 3 years. So it doesn't matter what happens at the end of the day. I got you for the next 3 years under contract. And that's just what it's going to be. It seems like Jerry Jones is trying to sell some snake oil, in my opinion, with the contract. Like he's trying to do something where Michael Parsons is not going to be in his favor. And it's going to be in Jerry Jones' favor. And think that's why Micah Parsons was just like, yo, I just want to have my agent.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was definitely a good video. That's some good reacting, cause boy, I'm out here like, bro, I need the most, my nigga. I need the most. Where y'all tapping in from, man? Let me know. Hit the like button too. And subscribe. Let me know. Let me know. Oh, nah, I might not.
This is the Profile Pro Functional Trainer, and it's the only.
Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. We'll do most scandalous. I can't never lose with them.
Well. Big Night's just been on Piers Morgan, and if y'all haven't heard it, you should listen to it. Because it's everything we've been saying about this for about 12 years. And now, it's real dangerous for Suge. It's real dangerous for Suge Knight right now. Reggie Wright Sr. used to run the Twin Towers Correctional Facility for the sheriffs. So he has a lot of ties into the prison complex, the prison industrial complex. And that's Reggie Wright Sr. Reggie Wright Jr. just said, if I let you get out of prison, which was a veiled threat for Suge. It's a veiled threat for Suge, for sure.
Go take your beds. So you can come home. You don't want to die in here.
Alright, let's go. We're gonna rock it. We got a new one. Same shit. Most scandalous Los Angeles.
Saying the shit that's all, even though they come over there, they claiming other shit.
Yeah. Okay. I hear you.
So, and I know a lot of them too. They were talking. So they was all, they had their name in their mouth,
Okay.
They're trying to,
I got you.
tell me, just watch it, don't trust them.
Got you. Okay. Yeah, okay. That show you still got love for that nigga. Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to see nobody to him like that.
I got you.
I got love for him.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah.
Put me in the crowd. We should never back to talk about. You win with the mouthpiece. We supposed to do this in the same motherfucking room. Period. Fuck all the talking. There's a picture, as what tells me.
I got a homeboy, he had to do that one day. Fuck all the talking. We gonna get down to it.
You can just tell me, unicorn.
Shout out G Money.
I'm driving you on one side, and one time you ever been in my car, probably.
And you say, look, I'm not the driver. No, you could be the driver. Your feet ain't long enough, your legs ain't long enough to match the gas pedal. If you look at that motherfucking picture, you can see my whole body and me. Only thing they can see from you is your little head. That's how short you is. All the short niggas want to get it on me. I'm not gonna pick on them little kids. But back to you. Let's start this all over again. So, y'all say I got AIDS. I know I don't. But tell you what, every bitch you done put kids into, point that, I had the bitch first. I hit it first. So, the reason you do that is, your ass too fat. But tell you what, if young woman got a diaper company, he don't have no love for you. You should be getting free diapers. Instead of getting free diapers, you still paying for them. Let that woman go. She shouldn't have to be changing your fucking diapers. You never had a fight. Okay, one motherfucker tell me in my neighborhood anywhere they beat up me. The homie will snatch your fat ass out your car, poured gumbo on you, and took your car, and your dad had come there back down and beg for your shit back. Your father is cuffing you as you told. I'm not gonna say who, but you know who y'all told. Why was your father and all his cop buddies in my vodka station? Why was y'all in my houses when I was in prison? And you couldn't be in my house when I was on the streets. Your father and the cookie cops. Why was your father, your family, and the rest of the cookie cops, oh my God, was your father, your family, and the rest of the cookie cops, oh my God. Is that not fucked up? So you try to tell me, a man like myself, have 2 yachts, and y'all don't talk about me, but your father and the rest of the cookie cops is on my yacht in the marina every weekend?
That's crazy.
Well, so you try to tell me, a man like myself, have 2 yachts, and y'all don't talk about me, but your father and the rest of the cookie cops is on my yacht in the marina every weekend? Well, I was in prison.
Simon, I heard a recording that Reggie said that he's going to share audio with you discussing about women that is in your life. And
man, we're gonna slide past that, y'all. I'm about to roll back to Night and Day Talk Media, and I'm about to roll out after that.
I was trying to marry, that's not what I was trying to do. And I think the Black community is having a problem with understanding that some women don't want a man to be married to. Maybe, but that's not something that Umar knew that. He knew I didn't want to be married. I had nothing to do with any kind of trauma or anything. I wanted to focus. I didn't want to sacrifice the way that I took care of a husband with my things that I'm interested in, and that is the path that I'm on now. And that's that. And people need to be okay with that.
Shout out to Night and Day Media. Night and Day. Hold on. Night and Day Talk Media. Shout out.
It's a lot of judgment going on the internet. The Tasha K comments is like, a bunch of manufactured outrage and bullshit pearl collection. Like, I'm a grown ass woman. Where was her son? She left her son. My son is a teen, and he wasn't even at home. He was out on a vacation with his father. He was always with his dad when I left. I know how to schedule my visits when my son is covered. It's just a lot of extra shit. But when I'm literally telling you, this man is leaving his mother in a fucked up position. I'm telling you, this man is doing some horrific shit to women. And I'm telling you, he's trying to tank black businesses. I'm telling you, he's doing some shit to black men. It's like, yeah, we don't care about that. We want to talk about the bullshit, the superficial shit. That's what we want to judge you on. And I just feel like that's just I rebuke it. I reject all that bullshit, every last one, all of it. I've never had anything like this happen before. I've been playing it pretty safe. And I'm
What's up?
I'm older, so if it happened, it was gonna, it happens to everybody. But yeah, I'm not buying into all that crazy weird shit. The other thing is, me trying to clean up what I thought was a bad situation was to make sure that other women knew. And people were trying their hardest to shut me down. And the crazy thing is, there was a woman that came out in a city that I'm in, and they bullied her quiet. Or she just threw her hands up, I'm not sure. But
talked about that. I mean, I talked about that too on the channel, so you can check that out on video uploads of the other Kansas City women speaking out on Umar. So y'all can check that out. All right, let's continue.
Her story should be listened to. You should have listened. And then they tried to paint her as an escort. She's not no escort. There's a way when an abusive man will do things to kind of smooth over the abuse.
I don't know about that part. I mean, that's what she's saying, and all this is alleged.
But we're not ready to have those conversations. We're not ready to make those spaces for women, and it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that some women could have skipped over the interview, but they needed to stop and put their comment because hurt people, I guess. I don't know. But
hey, Umar do got a problem with women. I mean, the way he talks and all that. Like, you're supposed to be a school psychologist, open up an independent school. You gotta kind of dial that back, brother. All that chocolate butter pecan almond sisters and the butter pecan ice cream, vanilla. Well, not vanilla, because that's what they say the snow bunny. But all that, he be talking about in the videos, like, bro, you gotta slow down, like, because a lot of these women that want to put their children in this school are single black women. You know what I'm saying? So every woman that comes up to the school, you going.
One more time again, the school will not go through because it can't be segregated. It gotta be open to everybody. It gotta be open to whites and blacks. Yeah.
Hit on them. You tell them, this is the lunchroom right here, sisters. This is the lunchroom right here. If you want to bring E5 Tuesday some lunch. This is bro, you gotta dial back. Like, yo, you gotta chill out with that. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's continue.
I never spoke to anything because I don't care. I think of something profound. I don't give a shit. These people don't know me. And then the terrible thing about it is you have all of these politics going on YouTube where people are trying to minimize you so they can expand others. we're trying to get this person out of play, not play this stupid shit game.
You can't pay attention to the people in the comment section. I mean, people gonna say, people, everybody gonna have an opinion. I mean, you really can't fight everybody's comment. You know what I'm saying? So the best thing to do is stay out the comments, because people gonna go at you in the comments. You know what I'm saying?
It's just
they will. They don't want to be in my comments on this video.
Those games are a reason why he keeps floating back to this fucking top.
For my last video.
Like, it doesn't matter. I don't know. There's so much I want to say. It's like, let's get him out. I'm not trying to spin this off. I'm not trying to take anybody's following. I didn't care about people coming to support. I was just trying to make this page to have the receipts. I'm not going to stop talking when I feel the need to talk. I'm gonna talk because that's how I get down. And if you don't like it, don't listen. That's all.
I agree.
Listen. But for those that are come and they look and they want to know, like if I would have known this girl from my city had the same, there would have been no event. There wouldn't have been no event. It would have been one less person that he would have had access to. There wouldn't have been an event in my city. I wouldn't have fucked with him. And everybody knows me know that. I don't play them games. So hush people up and just tell them stop talking and stuff. That's what creates more victims. And his mother is still in a bad situation. And then he came out and started begging in his mother's name. But y'all wanted people to hush up, or y'all didn't pay attention to that shit. Everything that was going on offline, there's so much information. We can't put that out because this is not a safe space. The community has made shit just real awkward. And it's, it's a lot of stuff that the community is moving blind with. And by community, I mean conscious community. I've heard a lot of little slick ass comments and everything. That stuff don't make me no difference. Off of this story, dealing with him, I don't care about what anybody says. I just think people need to pay attention to what is important. That's all.
Yeah, like this damn school.
Very happy that Keita got right to the business. Corey Hope got right to the business. And hopefully, because they have a microphone, it will drown out his voice. And that's all. I think I'm going to record my story and put it out here straight through, and I will talk fast. So y'all can hear it and you'll know what it is. So you'll have a reference point.
She ready for that shit.
All right, so this is the video here. I want to show y'all. Right here. I'll have to go on the channel. Dr. Umar again. Another woman spills it all. This is the other woman, the woman that Leonard, Anna did the interview with. I think this was like 3 years ago. So this is the video right here. So y'all make sure y'all go check that out. It's Dr. Umar again. Another woman that spills it all. It's on the Night and Day Talk Media channel. Shit, and on that note, man, about to get up out of here. Oh, make sure y'all hit up Night and Day Herbals.
Hey, y'all hit up Night and Day, the Night and Day Talk Media channel. They got some good content. Let me see what else I got sliding through here. Hold on. We're going back to self-talk.
We all share the blitz of sweet dreams.
Hold on. I got commercial.
The Urban League. Man, it's looking like Ryan Clark said some things on ESPN. They got a lot of people upset. Ryan Clark pretty much just called Travis Hunter a buck.
So You say he's trying to call Ryan Hunter a buzz. Ryan, hold on, Ryan. Travis Hunter, like you say Travis Hunter a buzz? He ain't even played a game yet. Like,
The reason why Ryan Clark has said something like that is because, as you guys can see right here, the Jags receiver / cornerback Travis Hunter was held out of Thursday's joint practice with Miami Dolphins because of an upper body injury. It says the number 2 pick isn't going to play in the Jaguars preseason finale Saturday night either. As Coach Liam Cohen said that he considered allowing Hunter to practice, but he wanted to avoid any chance that it could aggravate the injury that had kept him out of the team's 3 previous practices and the second preseason game. It was more like, do we want him now or potentially not play against Carolina in week 1? Cohen said after the workout at the Dolphins practice facility in Fort Lauderdale, it was more just like being smart about the next few weeks because the ultimate goal is Carolina. Could he have probably gone? I think so. If this was Carolina, would he have played? Yeah. So we're moving in the right direction, which brings us to what Ryan Clark's.
hey, check this out, man. Y'all kicking me on the Karma Cafe. I want y'all to like, subscribe, definitely hit the notification bell. Peace and one.